Taking a look back, New Year's Eve, a time for reflection and look forward as well to the future. And as we turn the page of 2022, we look ahead to the new year. I'm sure many of us have New Year's resolutions that we talk about, hopes maybe for 2023, including our next guest. Pleased to have Mike Huckabee here, former governor of Arkansas, presidential candidate, former presidential candidate as well. Governor, good to see you, and we appreciate you taking the time here on this New Year's Eve to spend it with the viewers tonight. I wanted to start with, again, a positive note with you. Are you hopeful for something great in 2023? Does Mike Huckabee have a New Year's resolution?
Yeah, my New Year's resolution is to not make any because they usually get broken by the 15th of January. So the resolution I have is just to work really, really hard and push the Republicans to get off their keisters and do something big in 2023. They've got the House, should have had the Senate, they don't have it. But if they don't use that power to do something for the American public and to stand up and make some accountability happen, then my resolution will be, let's get those bums out too.
Well, you know, as we're taking a live look there at Times Square, and we continue to count down, you also saw before that shot that year in review, essentially, by our White House correspondent. Did any of that stand out to you? Any of that one of the biggest stories of your mind in 2022?
Well, James Rosen did a great job, as he always does, and one of the things that he pointed out was that the raid on a former president's home was a really big deal. But here's what it has opened. The relentless assault of the Washington insiders, including some Republicans, the Liz Cheneys of the world, for example, going after Donald Trump and his supporters, always being linked in, you know, those MAGA Republicans, a threat to democracy. Well, I'll tell you what the Democrats have set up. They've given the Republicans really a free rein. They've kind of changed the rules of engagement. So now Republicans have every, not only right, they have a responsibility. I want to see the tax returns of Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer. They illegally released the tax returns of Donald Trump. Let's throw open the window shades and take a look at tax returns of some of the Democrats and see how did they get so rich being in Congress. Donald Trump got poorer as a president, didn't even take his salary, but some members of Congress, they got rich while they're there on less than $200,000 a year. I think we ought to find out why. And let's impeach some people, starting with Mayorkas, maybe Joe Biden. If we find out that he did take the 10%, the big guys cut from the Communist Chinese Party deals that Hunter made, then that's impeachment material. Let's have some hearings. So I'm not trying to be vindictive. This isn't about revenge. This is about trying to show some people that accountability ought to take place regardless if a person is a Democrat or a Republican.
Republicans hopeful there in 2023 for oversight and obviously for their investigations as well. So let's end with something positive. The Huckabee family, right? A big celebration there. Your daughter, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, winning her election, governor-elect, if you will, for Arkansas. How proud are you? What do you hope for Arkansas? What do you hope for your daughter in that leadership position, a position that you've held?
Sean, she's making some great appointments to surround herself with cabinet people that really bring the best of some new and bold ideas from people who haven't been in the state government of Arkansas, but also keeping some really brilliant people, bringing in some folks that even served in my administration. I've not done much other than babysitter kids, so I can't take claim for a whole lot of it, but I'm expecting that she will surprise her critics and satisfy her supporters. It's going to be, I think, an extraordinary gubernatorial term for Sarah.
All right. That's great to hear. Happy New Year to you, to your daughter, to your big family there. Wishing you all the best in 2023. Governor Mike Huckabee, good to see you. Thanks for joining us.